So then guys, this is a video I've been looking forward to making for you guys. I'm going to be giving you the details about the MacBook Air that we have right here. So that's right, I'm giving away this MacBook Air with an M4 chip in it to one lucky subscriber. And today I want to give you all the details about the giveaway. But first of all, I just want to quickly say to you guys a massive thank you for being with me on my YouTube journey. If it wasn't for you guys, my YouTube channel would not exist. And this is why I love to do giveaways on my channel. I love to talk about tech, give you guys the latest details and leaks, rumors, also review the products that we talk about that are coming out, in the future. And I know that a lot of you guys want to get your hands on these new products. But the thing is though, Apple stuff is just not cheap, is it? It's quite expensive. And then also with the fear of tariffs coming along, and I could make a whole video about that if I wanted to, it's getting more and more expensive for technology, especially like from Apple. But at the same time as well, this stuff, what we get from Apple, these equipments, this technology is absolutely amazing. And I feel that, if it wasn't for you guys, that I wouldn't exist. So this is why I like to do a giveaway. I like to give somebody the opportunity to actually get their hands on a piece of technology that we reviewed on this channel, followed for on leaks and things like this. That's why I love to do this. It's because of you guys for giving back to me, making this YouTube channel such a great community. And from that, from the bottom of my heart, a big, big thank you to you guys. And yeah, that's why I am giving away this MacBook Air M4. But just in case you didn't want to know what this MacBook Air is all about and what kind of specs it has, it's actually been upgraded a fair bit. We've actually got a 10-core CPU and a 10-core GPU inside of this. So I like to call this the full fat version of the M4. So yeah, that is absolutely amazing there. Plus it's got some other upgrades too. I've also got 24 gigabytes of RAM inside of this instead of 16. 512 gigabytes of storage instead of 256 gigabytes. And one lucky person at the end of this month is going to be getting their hands on this MacBook Air, or it will be shipped out to them, as it will be on their way to them. Maybe get it in July time, more likely. But yeah, you get the idea there. But what I want to say is to you guys, a massive, massive thank you. And to enter into this giveaway, you can still do it if you haven't done it right now. All you need to be a subscriber on this channel. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, all you need to do is leave a comment on one of my videos. Not this video though, that's what I'm going to say, to enter into it. Enter into one of my other previous videos, just not this one, telling me of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it will be a new MacBook Air, maybe not this one, maybe it'll be something else, because obviously, it's going to be quite hard to get your hands on that, what I'll talk about in a second. Or maybe you're going to get yourself a new iPhone. The 17s are around the corner. Maybe you're going to get one of them. Maybe a new Apple Watch. Or maybe nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. Maybe you're going to get a Nintendo Switch 2. Or, I don't know, an RTX graphics card. Or, I don't know, maybe a drone maybe. Or something like this. Now, another thing I want to tell you about before I tell you about the actual date of when we're actually going to do this giveaway is obviously there is now, 730,000 subscribers were over at the time of making this video. And that is amazing. We're almost at 750,000 subscribers. What is crazy news to hear. Now, the thing is, if all of you subscribers, 730,000 plus of you entered in, you get the idea. You've got a 1 in 730,000 chance of winning this MacBook Air. So the odds there, I'm going to say, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to be the best in your favor. So just be warned there that is the possibility. Now, what I'm going to say is not every single subscriber is going to enter into this giveaway, but you get the idea. If there's a good number, good load of thousands of you, 100,000 of you enter in, it's a 1 in 100,000 chance that you will win. So please do not feel too disheartened if you do not win this MacBook Air, because it is a high chance. I would love to, give out more MacBook Airs. I'd love to give out more devices on this channel. But, as we all know, Apple equipment is quite expensive. And obviously, I've also said this before, other YouTubers out there, a lot of tech ones who are probably just as big as me or even bigger than me, don't even do things like this. I like to do this and make it something special on my channel, a little bit more unique that I do this. So please do not threaten me on comments or in emails that, you haven't won. I have had in the past, I even made a video thinking of quitting doing giveaways because I've had people threaten me. I've had people threaten my family, and it's just not fair. At the end of the day, I don't have to do this. And, people feel that if you don't win it, that's it. I'm going to unsubscribe from you, Matt. You're the worst person ever. You led me down the path that I was going to win. I never did that. The point is that, you know, it's a 1 in whatever chance the amount of people enter into the giveaway. So just be aware of that. But moving on from this then, what I can say to you guys is I can tell you now the date of when I'm going to be doing the live stream. The live stream is going to be happening this Sunday, the 29th of June, and the time I'm going to be doing this giveaway is going to be at 6 p.m. UK time. And just if you want a translation of what that is, well, if I get my calculations correct, that is 10 a.m. if you are on, say, the west coast of the USA. So this is the Pacific time. But if you're on, say, the New York side, if you are on the East Coast, that is around about 1 p.m. your time. That's what it will be there. Obviously, different parts of the world, different times. Work it out on that. The best thing I would say is translate UK time, 6 p.m. 1800 hours to your country, and that is what time the giveaway will be happening on this Sunday, the 29th of June. That's when I'm going to do the live stream for you guys to give this away. So make sure you definitely tune into that, because obviously, you know, you'd want to find out if you're going to be the winner or not. The great thing is the last 2 winners we've had on the channel, they've actually been in the chat at the time, and it's been amazing to have that. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be in the chat to win it. It's just good to be there, because obviously you'd love to know. So yeah, join me then, because I would love to, you know, tell the person if you are the winner that you've won it right there and then. That'll be absolutely amazing to do. Now, the other part of the giveaway, what I have also been mentioning in my other videos, is there is a form to fill in. And this form is now live. It's now in the description of this video, so go down to it, check it out, click through it, fill it in. It will ask you details of, for example, of where do you live, what's your YouTube, name, user ID, or things like that. But then most importantly, it will also ask you for the link of where you have left your comment. So please leave your HTTP link in there. So this is the link to the video. Please do not write in iPhone video or MacBook video or iPad video. Do not say that. Do not give the title. It has to be the link. If you want to know what that is, it's the link what's at the top of your web bar. You know, at the very, very top, that's the one that you get there. Copy and paste that in. Or if you're, say, on a phone, if you're watching it, say, on the YouTube app, do you know the button when you can press share? That one, and then you can copy the link. Get that link and put it inside the form. That's what you need to do. It has to go into that area there. Now, the next question you might be asking is, how do I pick a winner? Well, the winner is picked by a crane game. This is just a demo of it just working here. And this is what I'll be using when I actually do the actual giveaway, where we'll be picking a winner depending on how many people who will enter into it. So that is how that is all going to work. But the last thing I also want to say to you guys is, like I said, if you don't win this MacBook Air, the great news is I can say today is I will be doing another giveaway, even though I felt maybe that I might not, because obviously, like I said, I've had these death threats and emails and things like this, and people unsubscribing because they're just subscribing just for the sake of the giveaway. Well, I have decided to actually continue on, and there will be another giveaway announced at the actual live stream. So yeah, that's gonna be really amazing. And if you want a clue of what the item's going to be, all I'll say is it is an item that I have given away before. I've managed to get another one of those Apple products. It is an Apple product, and I'm going to be giving that Apple product away again. I brought another one to give away to one lucky person on this channel. So if you don't win this time, don't worry. The next one, yeah, you might win that one instead. But really, guys, that is everything. All you need to do, like I said, is make sure you've left a comment on another video, make sure you're definitely a subscriber, and then also to fill out that form exactly as it's described or accurate. And then obviously we'll be tuning in and we're doing that live stream, what will be happening on the 29th of June, Saturday at 1800 UK time. What, like I said, I believe is around about 10 a.m. On the West Coast, Pacific Coast, and then on the Atlantic side, the East Coast of the US, that is at 1 p.m. But other parts of the world, different times there. And I'd love to see you there. But with that though, guys, I just want to thank you again for everything. And yeah, hopefully I will see you on that live stream. Until then, guys, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.